Dude, I unmuted the wrong audio track. And I was so happy saying, this time the microphone is on and we've got everything working. Yeah, that was a good start. You know what? I think it's like a tradition. I cannot start the stream without mic issues. Like 100%. Anyways, hey guys, hey Andy, hey Blight, hey everyone else. Glad that you're here. So before we begin today, just a quick statement from my end. If I fail this playthrough, I'm not playing WeekOne live, at least for a while. This is going to be my last attempt to survive this crazy mod. And if the outcome is going to be as the previous 5 or 6... Hey Ryan, Iron Maiden was awesome, I'm going to talk about it later. If I fail, we're switching to something else. I'm actually thinking about doing a playthrough with the Winter is Coming game mode. That's actually something interesting as well. Okay, so I made just a small tweak to the build. I removed the injured trait because I was tired of limping. Alright, now let's get this thing going. We are gonna spawn in Riverside. Don't speedrun death. I would love to... No, not cryogenic winter mod. The game mode, which is called Winter is Coming. So, like, you have the CDDA, you also have Winter is Coming. So, Iron Maiden was pretty cool. I would love to be in the shape of these guys, at the age of these guys, to be honest. It's pretty incredible. You know, Dave Murray is like 67 or something, and the guy was running around the stage for 2 hours. I would probably pass out after 15 minutes. So yeah, apparently when you're a rocker, you live longer and you're much more fit. My wife didn't like it though. She said it was way too loud. One thing I didn't verify, guys, is WeekOne working at in build 4211? This could be an incredibly short stream. Just, you know, turn it on and turn it off. Okay, well, apparently the game launched, so that's a start. That's exactly the whole point of going to Iron Maiden concerts. Then again, if you normally would... Oh, a parade. If you would normally not listen to that kind of music, you know, it might be challenging. 83 bucks. Okay, that's a great start. I think I am in this crappy... Like... Yeah, I'm on the... Not in Riverside itself, but in this, like, weird... area outside of her. Oh no, what? What happened? I wonder if the... What is the blockade? Oh, guys, look at this. Yeah, we've got an M997 and a Knox, like, exactly in the car park. I want to go see where the roadblock is. Oh, it's already here. Okay. So there is no way to get into the ranch. That's a shame. Because that would be a good spot to hide. So as always, if I see some trash, I'm gonna pick it up to earn some cash. And yeah, we're going to visit some particular stores. So guys, let me know what you've been up to lately. Anything, you know, you want to... Like any successes you want to share with everyone. Maybe some failures. Barricade up the pub Shaun of the Dead style. You know what? I tried barricading the last time and it was just... It didn't work. I mean, people shot me through the walls, so... I don't think I'm gonna be barricading this time. Oddly enough, my first playthroughs were most successful when I like didn't know exactly how to play this particular mod. So I think I'm just gonna like I'm not gonna YOLO it, because that's not the intention. Oh, weird. Why does it? Ah, that's stupid. Oh, and now it didn't disappear. Weird. So this pickup thingy was disappearing from time to time. Not sure why, but okay. So I guess I'm just gonna try and just, you know, take it one day at a time. You finally got Zomboid, Andy. That's true. So what are you up to? You haven't played for a month, so I can imagine it's like it's been a while, huh? A waistcoat. Okay, got some cash. $92 is already quite a lot. Did I leave the smoker trade? I think I left... Oh, shooting already. Oh, that was quick. You know, I'm just gonna take all of it. He was such a nice guy. Well, maybe you shouldn't have shot at him. Okay, you know what? That's... Jesus, yeah. Crazy. Played Build 41 with a friend. I don't have anyone to play Build 41 with, and to be honest, I don't think I would even want to play Build 41 at this point. Guys, just at the start of the game, we witnessed a shooting, and we actually got some really decent stuff right out of the bat. Yeah, this is actually actually pretty decent. Yeah, okay. Not bad. Oh, there's the military guys. This is not bad. I mean, by no means is it great, but it's gonna save a bit of cash, because otherwise I would simply have to buy these things. And now I don't need to buy them. I took them off a dead man's body. Yeah, I totally agree, Ryan. Build 42 is just so much fun. Okay, it's Hugo Plush. They should have some leatherware, right? No, this is the sports store. It's not Hugo Plush. Hugo Plush is next door. So in here, I would probably want to get some protective gear. How about these shin guards? How much are they? $20 each. Guys, 20 bucks? Oh. Oh, do you guys think this stops bullets? Can I inspect it without... I probably cannot inspect it without grabbing it off the shelf, therefore without buying it. Hey, Jason. Yeah, there is a mod for Build 42 multiplayer. There is? Hey, hold on. Are you trying to tell me you can, like, actually play Build 42 multi? Nice. And how was the experience? Does it work as intended? Yeah. Now that I think of it, I think I saw someone on Reddit mentioning that. I haven't tried myself, so I don't have any experience, but that's cool. Okay, hold on. So What about bullet protection? Why doesn't it show any bullet protection? Because bullet protection is critical for me at this point. All right, we'll figure that out later. First, I gotta go to a pharmacy. Janky but small bugs. Okay. I mean, I guess I could live with small bugs considering having the ability to play multiplayer. We're gonna go check the storage room. No, we're not gonna go check the storage room because I'll probably enter there and people start chasing me with pencils, poking holes in my body. You have to manually download the flies, overlay them on your... Okay. Okay. I would imagine that there is some sort of a... like a decent manual how to do that. This is the tool store. And I would like to get myself a screwdriver. A screwdriver. A screwdriver. Oh, there's one. Okay, good. I was surprised. Imagine there would be no screwdrivers in like you know, like a tool store. Okay, where's the pharmacy in Riverside? Jeez, I don't remember. It's been so long since I've been here. I didn't want to spawn in any of the oh, there it is. In any of the non-starter towns because, as we already noticed, there are like no barricades and stuff, so the experience is a bit different. So the idea was to start in a typical starters town like this one. Okay, so where do they keep all the meds? It's yet another pharmacy with just chips. Okay, alcohol wipes. By the way, I should have checked my... Oh, that's a good haul. Painkillers are an absolute must.
Mommy, I'm hurt. Oh, honey, it's just a scratch.
Don't wait until it's too late to feel better. Whether you're buzzing with energy or feeling like the Walking Dead, Pharmabug is here for you. Unbeatable prices. So low, it's almost suspicious.
Oh, okay, sorry. Get out of here. Okay, I'm getting out. Don't shout. Yeah, that's yet another you know, like unsatisfying pharmacy. But it is what it is. I need a needle. Remember, guys, last time I almost died because I didn't have a needle. What prevents someone from going full psychopath? Common sense, maybe? Needle. Needle. No needles. Okay, we're gonna find needles elsewhere. I don't care about them too much for now. What I do need, however, is a pack of cigarettes, and I gotta get back to the gas station. No, hold on, not to the gas station. There is a huge bar really close. I think over here. Like a motel with a massive bar inside. I don't remember. Oh, it's the boat club. It's not a bar. But there should be a bar somewhere. I don't trust the government. Nobody trusts the government these days. It's sad, actually. No, this is not the place I was thinking it is. Okay. Somewhere else. You guys know what I'm talking about? There is this, like, large bar. It's either on the west or on the east side of the boat club, so I'm gonna try there. I don't want to run you over. No, these are Dotty Donuts. That's not what I'm looking for. So it's probably the other side because there is an ice cream store here. Oh, wow. What are my explosives? Just blow all of them to pieces. Guys, have you seen the video about explosives? No, I think I messed up. I think that the bar I'm referring to is actually in a different town. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna go back to the gas station. That's fine. Maybe we'll find another street shooting and be able to loot more people. Yo, the game is really choppy, by the way. Really choppy. It wasn't this choppy last time, so it must probably something related to the recent update. Oh, I wanted to check out Hugo plush as well. They should have some leather. Okay, jeans, leather. Oh, interesting. No leather, guys. Huh. I was hoping to find those leather pants. Spifo suit. Leather gauntlets. Lol, okay. Cat ears. Now, don't get any funny ideas. Bunny tail? What is this? Yeah, I'm pretty much covered in... Yeah, that's true. I'm covered in blood. Like, totally. Nobody really pays any attention. Though sometimes you do get this reaction from the NPCs saying, is that blood? The body is still there. Yeah, all the good stuff is already taken, guys. Don't bother. Let me park my car. Hugo Plush is a furry lifestyle shop in New York. See, is that blood on you? See, I told you they notice. Is that really a, like, a furry shop? Hey, Nash, what's up? Okay, we got a lighter. That's nice. Smokes, smokes, smokes. There will be here in the back. 2 packs. And 1 more lighter. Okay, that's good. Non-perishable food would be welcome. Something with high nutritional value. Something that would keep us, you know, well, you know, energized. How much money do I have? 42 bucks. Still quite a lot. Oh, a hot dog. You know what? I'm gonna have a hot dog. It's just 3 bucks. It's not bad. Grab that THC cart. Grab what? Yeah, that's stupid. That you're able to walk behind the counter. But then again, I mean, imagine you would have to interact with these guys and like, hello, may I ask for a pack of cigs? Hello. And he doesn't understand what I'm saying, so it's not gonna work. What if you rob the bank? You'll probably get shot. Look, I can imagine at some point we're gonna get interactions with NPCs. Probably in build 49 or something. You know, it's gonna be completely controlled by AI at that point. We're gonna have, like, live reactions to what's happening based on, you know, the situation. There's gonna be large language models behind all of this. You will be able to feed your personality into the algorithm, and, you know, random NPCs will be reminding you of some traumatic situations from your childhood. No, that would obviously never happen. Yes, I am, officer. Glad you noticed. Available in 2078. I mean, You'd be lucky if you're retired at that point. 2078 is so far away. We'd all be dead, probably. Can't wait to return from the loot on safe house looted by NPCs. Yeah. Where is my stuff? Okay, at least one thing I managed to figure out, and I'm actually quite successful with it, and that is making money. Which was not the case before. I was always, like, without any cash. And now I actually have a surplus. That's not my house. That is my house. Babe, would you be so kind and tea, please? Thank you. How do you make money? You make money by basically doing work. And this is actually a pretty interesting concept because the work you're able to do depends on the profession that you choose. So if, for example, you choose a cook, you can put your character in like Spifos or a burger place, and just by sitting there, you know, the money will just start ticking, and that's how you will be making money. Now, since I am a veteran, there is no work for the veteran, for the people of the military. There is no employment. We can just live off welfare. So essentially what I am, the only thing I can do is just, you know, pick up trash from the streets and get paid for that. Which is a horrible depiction of how many countries treat the people that served in the military. Did I loot the... Yeah, tweezers. See, so I'm missing tweezers and I'm missing a needle to fix up my... to fix up my wounds in case I get shot and have a deep wound. So that's definitely something that I will need to... fix. But for now, what we've managed to achieve in day one is get some alcohol, some bandages, some painkillers. We have spare cigarettes, and I'm gonna make some more... I'm gonna disinfect some more bandages too, and we got some food, so this should last us for a couple of days. And 2 packs of ice cream, two buckets of ice cream. That's also really good. Ice cream is just such a good source of calories. You actually have to be really careful because it's very easy to gain weight. What I don't have is I don't have a watch. Oh. Why is this police officer here just reading a book? Huh, interesting. I don't have a watch, so I don't know what time it is, but I think it's still not... It's not late, so I probably should still be able to get all the remaining things that I forgot to take. A belt would be nice, a watch would be nice, a needle, a thread, and tweezers, or something to just, like, pull bullets from wounds. See, when I talk to you guys, I get distracted and I forget what I want to do. Cars should absolutely show you the time. Totally agree. They should just simply, like, feed it off the radio waves. Then again, it's 1993, when you think of it. Was that technology available in 1993? I don't remember. They had a watch in Hugo Plush. So if your career is a burglar, how do you make money? I don't know. I have no idea. I would imagine you just need to... What is a black rose? Okay, it's some sort of a clothing item. Never mind. I would imagine that you probably just steal money somehow. They don't have a watch. Weird. But honest to God, I have no idea. Probably by picking up trash, just like a veteran. golf cap. It would probably look nicer than my beret, but this beret actually, it looks a bit like a military beret. Can I steal their money? Oh, I took the $5 and nobody paid any attention. See, so that's how you make money as a burglar. You just, you know, approach any kind of a cash registry and just, you know, take the money and run. This is a clothing store. Oh, heels. Not worth it. I want to check out the all-purpose store, this convenience store. Because maybe... Oh. Nobody is paying any attention, guys. I just grabbed $9. This is like a convenience store, so they have tons of different stuff here. Let's have a quick look. Okay, tons of different stuff, but nothing I would want. What about this side? Jewelry store. Yo, that absolutely they're gonna have watches. The problem is they're probably gonna be expensive. Yo, I could just barricade in this place and live from this store. I mean, they have tons of loot. So much food. Enough food to last for weeks. But sadly, no medical equipment. What about... I wonder if it's also gonna be considered buying or stealing. Okay, so I can grab it for free? Like, you serious? Yo, I'm grabbing all these cans. Don't tell anyone, guys. Ah, a croissant. And a burger. Well, hey, guys, to be very honest, it's not a bad start, actually. Last time I said it, the game ended horribly, so... I don't want to be overconfident. By no means, but yeah, a jewelry store. Where is the jewelry store? Oh, one more thing. These offices over here, the Slim Tax Accounting. That's true. Yeah, that's true. You know, grabbing them individually was waste of time. There should be a paperclip here. There is one. Let's go. Okay, so now I am oh, and caffeine pills. It's gonna help us. Nobody's paying any attention. I'm just grabbing stuff and... Yo, this is mad. I'm taking stuff and nobody's paying any attention. Like, nobody cares. I got so much good stuff. The paperclip in combination with a screwdriver is allowing me to pick locks. So if I want to break in to a place or break into a car, I can just pick the lock. There's the jewelry store. Yeah, a mod thing. It's called... I think it's called simple lock picking. But I honestly don't remember. Okay, guys, do you have watches? Okay, tons of different rings. And tons of earrings, no watches. It was worth a shot, that's for sure. I wonder if I... Oh, there's a... Oh, okay, a mouse over here. I wonder if I pick the lock. Yo, gold bars! Sweet. And this is not doing anything. Okay. Still no watch. That's okay. Seatbelt. Hey Juancho, what mods am I running? Yeah, I forgot to prepare the mod list.
Whether you're buzzing with energy or feeling like the Walking Dead,
Shame on me. I promised to do that after my last stream and I didn't do it.
emergency ready. Stock up before the next unforeseen event. Exclusive remedies.
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna prepare a mod list. I promise. I'm sorry. Needle. Yo, guys, something is wrong. Why am I not... Why can't I just... Oh, now I'm paying money, finally. But it was, like, weird. I shouldn't be able to just walk around and loot all these places without any consequence. Tweezers. And another needle. And sleeping pills will be incredibly useful as well. And this is all for free. Oh, okay, no, finally somebody saw me. Okay. Well, still, it was pretty decent. That was a good haul. Good loot. Yeah, I found gold before I found a watch. Yeah, go figure. Doesn't make sense. I gotta fasten the seat belt. Wait for me! No, I'm not gonna wait for you. Gotta pay attention. Somebody should clean up that dead body over there. So I think the only thing I could probably use right now is some sewing equipment. Because I do have some holes in my clothing, which I would love to patch up. But I'm not gonna get greedy. I mean, it's fine the way it is. Alrighty. It's this fancy watch, isn't it called like something? It starts with an L, that's for sure. But I don't remember the entire name. Not walk to. I want to sit down. I want to have a cigarette, and I want to contemplate my life. Yo, there is so much like micromanagement. Lutex, there you go, Lutex. That's probably the name. There is so much micromanagement. You have to physically pull out a cigarette from the pack in order to be able to smoke it. That's annoying. Actually, oh, so many fresh things. We don't want them to go bad. All the fresh things need to go into a refrigerator. Yeah, this is the last thing I'm doing. I'm just gonna take care of these fresh things. I'm gonna put them away in the fridge. And sleepy time. Oh, I forgot about the burrito. Yo, I had such a good burrito today. You guys cannot even imagine how good it was. With some pulled pork, jalapenos. You can take out all the cigarettes in the crafting menu. Can you do that? Well, of course you can. I'm just stupid. Thank you, Andy. Didn't think of that. That's a great tip, by the way, to avoid all that micromanagement. Yo, that was such a good day one. And why did we wake up at the middle of the night? Alright, well, apparently, I mean, because reasons, everything is gonna be closed. I'm not gonna be able to go to any stores or anything at this point. Because everything is gonna be closed, so well, I don't need to read this. I can read this, but I'm just gonna wait for the day to come, because you know what? I still don't have one important thing. Besides the watch. Guys, what are these people doing? They're just randomly sitting at the garden table at my yard and reading books. What the hell? Go away. Can I steal? I can, yes. Oh, I messed up my mailbox. Of course I can, but I'm not going to be carrying a wall clock with me. I want a regular wristwatch. I mean, imagine whenever I would want to check the time, I would need to grab my wall clock that I've stolen from the backpack, place it on the wall, and see what time it shows. I'm sure there are better ways. Of course it's, I mean, look, it's better than nothing, and I totally agree. But maybe we'll find some alternatives, you know? Did I see a needle? Yo, a needle! And a thread! Oh, that's so good. Yo, I mean, at this point, I don't think I need anything else. I think I am all ready to just lay low. Or just, you know, focus on more protective gear. Do you think I would be able to buy bulletproof vests from the police station? Did anyone try it before? Jesus, my dog scared the shit out of me. Yo, a samurai armor. That's nice. Should I take it? Alright, hold on. Oh, it was just $10. Not bad. Okay, what's my protection now? The neck and the head area are horrible. Forearms are horrible. Hands don't look good as well. Does it mean that I have a hole in the gloves? No. Weird. Guys, why do you think there is a different... No, there is no difference. I'm just stupid. Okay. It's all good. Okay, it's all good. Gotta figure out some extra protection for the head and the neck area. I mean, a football helmet would do the trick. But I want to go to the police station and see if I'm gonna be able to get like a bulletproof vest. I wonder if they just let me get like walk in there. Hey, Chop Earring! Thank you. Glad to see you too. had some scheduling conflicts recently. Lots of stuff are happening. Okay, I just broke into a police station. You know, that's probably the last thing these guys expect. People physically breaking into a police station. Yo! Okay, things are getting serious. What is happening? Now I know what I'm missing. I don't have a single melee weapon. That's unacceptable. We gotta have a melee weapon. I know you didn't mean to. I know. And I also didn't mean anything by saying that. I'm also happy that you're here. I just didn't stream frequently recently because of the conflicts with stuff I was doing. Basically, what I'm planning to do is actually streaming twice per week. I want to like stream regularly on Mondays and Thursdays. Why is it called closed? Oh, maybe it's too early for the stores to be open. Hold on. What a shame. What is a shame? Oh, I cannot speed up the time because she's standing next to me. The thing is, I don't go to the gym. I started swimming, which is already a lot for me, guys. And I started to do some like workouts at home. Why is everyone always streaming on Monday? I don't know. Who is everyone? You mentioned you have like another streamer that you like to watch on Mondays. Hey, you can always do split screen. Right? You can always do split screen. Okay, we got day 2. 3 other people I watch. Yikes. So no, split screening with 4 people might be pretty overwhelming. A football helmet. I've seen a football helmet. Ooh, a hockey mask. That would be dope. $40. This was only 12, and what about a football helmet? It was 18, so I still have $10. Yo guys, this is badass. If I could figure out something for my arms, we're actually looking pretty good. I was actually thinking about it. If you're interested, I mean, fans, I don't think, like, I wouldn't call them, I mean, I never thought of you guys as fans, I mean, but if you want to use this phrase, then why not? More than 30% of the overall audience is actually from the US. Considering the time difference, if I would want to stream in, like, prime time for the US, it would be like 2 a.m. for me. Then again, if you do it on a weekend, I would rather spend a Saturday outside instead of just watching a stream, but this is to be considered, actually. This is to be considered. Is there a downside to just stealing your survival through the week in this mod? Is there a downside? Now, elaborate the question. What do you mean by that? Well, you can't make everyone happy, Andy. You know, I still have a wife, and I have, like, I need to spend some time with her as well. I'm gonna patch up my, the holes in my clothes, because I do have some minor holes. I think the hoodie has a hole. No, something had a hole. Okay, the sock had a hole. Oh, believe me, I am living my life to the fullest recently. This is like, like this summer, I think it's been most active I've been in ages. You know, I've been to a concert on Saturday. I had a really awesome date with my wife last week. We went to the movies, saw the F1 movie, by the way, and it was excellent. Tomorrow I'm actually leaving for 2 days. My best friend has birthday, and we're doing like a male trip. There's gonna be 4 of us. We're gonna be staying in like a countryside house of one of the guys, and we're just gonna be, you know, barbecuing, riding bikes and stuff. So I am absolutely living my life to the fullest recently. To the detriment of my dogs, who absolutely hate when any of us leave the house, by the way. So if 2 of us leave, guys, that's unacceptable for the doggies completely. Different activities with the wife. You know what? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I should consider that as well. I'm really low on money, and I would still like to have some extra cash just to have space in case I find something interesting in any of the stores. So let me... First of all, why is my backyard all messy? This is unacceptable. Okay. Oh, so becoming a bandit. So the risk that you're running, if you really want to go like full-on vigilante and, you know, just grab whatever you think is important and not care about law, is that you're gonna piss off a lot of people, and you're gonna have cops shooting at you, you're gonna have military going after you. So, oh, there goes this creepy sound. So there is a certain level of difficulty with that. You simply put your character in a situation that, you know, you're far more likely to get killed early in the game, as opposed to just trying to be a law-abiding citizen early on and really just going vigilante later. But that's just my experience. Again, I think I played in total like 15 or 17 hours in this particular mode, so it's not like I'm an expert. Hell, I didn't even manage to get through day 5, so probably I'm not the person to, you know, listen to advice about day 1. But I like the chaos. It's really fun, the fact that it's so chaotic. I tried to get my wife to play Zomboid, guys. In fact, those of you that watch me regularly know that there is a very specific deal that I've made with my wife. The deal is, when the channel hits 10,000 subscribers, which at the time of making that deal felt impossible, but right now I would say it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's unlikely, but it's not like it will never happen. The deal is that if I hit 10,000, we are actually gonna stream together. I even... Hold on, guys. I even got her... I even got her D's specifically for that purpose. So, you know, spread the word, guys. What can I say? She's horrible at gaming, and it's and that's incredibly cute. And I love the fact that she's just horrible at gaming. So it's actually quite fun. We played a little bit. We played a little bit multiplayer in Build 41. But she just kept on dying all the time because she was unable to control the character. You know, she was putting herself in really difficult situations. Usually, you know, the way that it happens is that you would be the person that would kill all the zombies, and she would just sneak behind and make sure that none of the Zeds notice her. Oh, thank you, Gabor. Appreciate it. It was a bit selfish on my end, let's face it. But what's most important for me is that she likes these, that she really likes these headphones. And they, believe it or not, they're actually good. They're good quality. The sound is really nice. The battery is, you know, the battery life is good. I tested them myself, and I must say that's surprisingly good piece of equipment. It's not just a gimmick, but like a legit good equipment. I'm gonna go grab a burger in the burger place. We're getting hungry. What does she do? Zomboid's life. You'd be surprised that there is life outside of Project Zomboid. I know it sounds weird, but there is. No burgers, guys. I'm disappointed. It's a burger place. Okay, we're gonna go to Spifos. Oh, she has tons of different hobbies. The magic word. Actually, Blythe, if once we go live with Build 42 multiplayer, we are absolutely getting her into the game, and the only thing she's gonna be worried about is taking care of the animals. So her sole purpose in life will be milking cows, feeding chickens, cleaning the coop, you know, attending the farm and stuff like that. Why don't should I really? Really, should I? Okay, maybe on one of upcoming streams I'll do that. Do it, yes. They're not connected to my PC. I would need to figure out how to connect them to my laptop. I don't have time for that right now. I'll figure it out later and get back to you. Funny that this phrase always works when, you know, you're at work and people ask you questions you don't know answers to. She will be the kitchen. My wife is too independent to be put into a typical 90s housewife. She's way too independent, and she has she likes to do too many things to be like that. But in Zomboid, if she could avoid the contact with zombies, she would probably be the happiest person. Hold on, I'm gonna take Andy's advice and I'm gonna grab like 15 cigarettes. So I won't need to individually pick every single one all the time. That's such a good piece of advice. I never thought of it, thanks. Oh. The window's broken. So yeah, just grabbing some food and... Oh, Jesus, $5 for fries! What a ripoff. I'm not eating here. Forget it. We need to find some sort of a melee weapon. I'm gonna go to the hardware store again. Maybe they'll have a crowbar. I don't recall finding a crowbar. I don't think there was a crowbar. But I'm not sure, so it's worth checking. Oh shit, I found my babe. I hope... Ugh, yikes. Yo, this guy has something in his back. I think it's scissors. Maybe you should see a doctor. I don't know. What do I think of, like... Hold on, I gotta read this message. What do you think about multi-events for the Discord? Just curious because I think it could be fun. I thought I understand. What do you mean by that? Exactly. I'm not sure I understand the concept. I don't think there's a crowbar here, actually. Oh, a smithing hammer. Maybe I should do like a blacksmith playthrough. Tired iron. Okay, so that's an alternative. Crowbar. Okay, so now the only question is how much it costs. Is it more than $17? I would say it's 20. It's 25. Okay, so I officially stole a crowbar, but apparently nobody cares anyway. Hey, I'm beginning to like this. When you play with your wife, you should just turn zombies down to like... I should, or alternatively, what I was also thinking is just give her God mode so she can practice. All right, I think I'm good actually. I think I'm just gonna go home. I'm just gonna go home. And I don't even have a TV to kill time. That's horrible. I'm just gonna go home and lay low. Tomorrow we get the helicopters, and in 2 days we will start to see some real collapse of society. So bear with me for a moment, and things are gonna get more interesting. What I don't have is a shotgun, which I wouldn't mind having one. So I think my primary weapon would be... Oh, yo, that... Yo, this guy has... Is that a machete? Okay, now I get the point, Choppering. I totally want to do these things. So... I mean, guys, it's not a secret. I reached a point with this borrow a TV from a neighbor. Good idea. Let's do that. I reached a point where this channel does make some money. You know, it's absolutely not life-changing, but it's definitely enough to sustain like a multiplayer server and stuff. So I absolutely want to have my own server once we go live with Build 42, and I will absolutely want to do events, like racing, you know, who gets to the Louisville Bridge first, and we all need to start in Irvington, and there are no cars and stuff like that. So I would love to have these things because I think there will be fun. You know, we can do it on stream or offline, doesn't matter, but there's definitely things I want to do, and with the fact that you know, this channel does earn some income now from ads, it just opens up these opportunities. So sounds really interesting. I forgot to borrow the TV from a neighbor because again, I got distracted talking to you guys, which is fantastic and I love it, so don't worry. Will I establish a PvE or a PvP server? I think that is to be decided. I wouldn't rule out a PvP server if, say, majority of the community would like to have a PvP server. My experience with PvP is just playing it once with my son. And we were just playing it for shits and giggles, and for most of the time we were just chasing around, you know, each other around with crowbars, and who's gonna die first. So I would be probably really horrible in PvP. No cars, we need to create a horse riding mod. Guys, I'm in trouble. My wife came back from walking the dogs and she noticed that her headphones are in a different place. Is there a TV here? Yo, no, nobody has any TVs. These people don't watch TV. That's actually healthy for you. Oh, you would actually chip in for a server, so... This is one of the things that I will probably I'll probably address soon. Actually, I'm going on short holidays next week, and once I'm back from that short holiday, I'm gonna go find a TV. Once I'm back from that short holiday, I plan to do some minor tweaks to the way that I'm managing this channel. Namely, and this is actually, I want to run this through you guys and see also what you think. I've got an email from YouTube like 2 or 3 days ago, and it's like a legit email from YouTube, where they are offering, what they're suggesting for me to set up channel memberships. Hey, they have a TV here. And if I do that, I'm gonna get like some extra benefits from them. That they're gonna pay a premium for setting up the channel memberships. Now, I really have to contemplate that because I don't want to look like a guy that's just doing this, you know, to make money. I'm doing this for fun. But I'm just contemplating maybe setting up channel memberships. That could be a way to fund a multiplayer server, for example. So if it ever becomes available and if I launch this, you guys will probably be the first ones to know. But we will see. I still need to think about it. PvP zones. Can you set up PvP zones? So is it actually physically possible to have areas that are like you can do legit PvP? Oh Jesus, I'm such an idiot, guys. I already have a TV. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so now I have two. We can watch two different shows at the same time. That's great. It's day 2, but it's late day 2. The weather is really awful. I stole a TV because I thought I don't have one. Apparently I do. So I'm gonna set this one to life and living. I'm gonna set this one to, say, the news, maybe? And I gotta get something to eat. If it's behind a paywall, people are less likely to be out. Probably yes. Ooh, add lime to a burrito. A decent burrito needs to have sour cream and lime, so this is actually perfect. A decent burrito would probably have something more inside than just burrito itself, but okay, it's better than nothing. Yeah, full PvP would be super immersive. Now, not sure if you guys, I'm gonna look back to the episode 1 of the mod shed, but just imagine playing multiplayer with having your base booby trapped with all these extra bombs added through the mod, like these small light bulb mines that, you know, you want to sneak from the behind, like try to get inside, steal some stuff, and then boom, your leg blows off. You know, that's that would be cool. That's for sure. I would be down for that. I can't speed up the time because of the babe. The fact that she's here, she's treated like. Okay, now it's better. Oh, hey guys, we dinged agriculture, by the way. That's cool. I don't want to go to sleep because it's way too early, so I just want to speed up the time as much as possible. A ton? What do you mean, a ton? Light roleplay, absolutely, absolutely light roleplay, but nothing, you know, over the top, because that would be weird, and it's really hard to maintain, you know, like the mood. I used to play. It's funny. I used to play this really funny like an online game that you play on your phone when you go to the bathroom. I think it was called Supremacy 1914 or something. Basically, you know, world map, World War II, you pick a country and you know, it's like free for all, a death match. And I was role playing in that game. So whenever I would pick a country, I would use ChatGPT to generate a profile picture of like a general from that particular country. you know, in like the particular country's attire, and any message I would send to any player, I would make it as it would sound like very role playish. So if I was, for example, reaching out to France, I would write to the player, "Dear Duke of France," and stuff like that. And people seem to enjoy it because most of them, they were actually fitting in the mood and they were replying to me in the same format, which was funny. I know what ton is, the pink thing inside out, but like really a cow's tongue in a burrito? I never ate a cow's tongue. How does it taste? I could imagine the structure of the meat is really... could be really weird. It's probably super tender. I would imagine it's super tender, but I have no idea how it would taste. Oh, wow. Yo, I'm not gonna be able to see anything. If somebody wants to, like, barge into my house... Jesus, look at the weather, guys. Oh, we're definitely staying inside. Oh, okay. You know, I'm all for trying new things. I don't think you can actually get it here, if I'm to be honest. No, of course you can. Hold on. See, now I need to think of it. So, the Polish name for a ton is język, but when you're talking about this particular type of meat to eat, we call it ozorki, and people actually do eat that. I never tried it. I know that my grandma used to eat them. I don't think I'm going anywhere, guys. Okay, this day is gonna be super boring. I'm just gonna sit on the couch and watch TV. Sorry. I would love to make it more entertaining, but not with this weather. Stop. Just go. You know, I should just take away her keys. Get out. Sadly, I cannot do that. Okay. Okay, so it's 9 a.m. now. So the day just started. I woke up super early. We're gonna be extremely bored all of today. There's really no point in going anywhere because of this particular weather. Okay, we got carpentry. And we are sad for some reason. Yep. We have the helis going. I'm pretty sure you would be able to find an answer to this question online. If you really want to know. You know what I don't have? I don't have a belt. And that really sucks. Let's go check out. Way ahead of you. I do have some tweezers. Actually, if you check out my meds, we got 4 bandages, we've got tons of painkillers, we've got 2 needles, tweezers. I've got caffeine pills for, you know, those random events that, you know, you just wake up in the middle of the night and you're all tired. So I think from the perspective of meds, it's hard to, you know, be in a better situation. I've got alcohol wipes, I've got alcohol bottle. You know, meds were covered. Don't drink and drive. Ammo. I'm probably gonna be using the rifle. So I do have... You know what, now that I think of it, I got a box of rounds with just 20 bullets. And I got a revolver which uses the 45 Okay, it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. Something's happening. I think it's... they're shooting over here. That sounded like a rifle. But I don't see anything happening. Okay, whatever. So it's day 3, so now we're gonna have more chaos. And I'm actually low on gas, believe it or not. I'm gonna steal the gas at this point. I don't really care about paying for it. Wrong side as always. Oh, come on. We're stealing gas, guys. Just send me, like, mail me a ticket. I don't care. I did get a ticket recently in the mailbox, like real life ticket. That's my babe. She's I don't want to have any beef with the cops yet. Take that, society. Yeah, exactly. The petrol corporations are ripping us off and damaging the environment. It's only fair to steal gas from them. Vive la révolution. You are too good. I got my tea, guys. Got my tea. And I got some honey. A masterclass about a mid-late game. Okay, what would you like to see in such an episode? What comes to your mind? Like stuff like, yeah, she's the best. I have no idea what did I do to deserve it, but no, I mean, in all honesty, I mean, we're both very good to each other. So it's kind of, if you want to experience this, you know, you just gotta give things yourself, and usually, you know, good comes back to you. So going back, so what would you like to see in such an episode? Would it be more like how to set up a permanent base? So some base building? Would it be how not to be extremely bored when playing? Or that's the way that I see it, actually, Nash. That it does feel a bit like Sims, especially if you clear an area. I mean, let's face it, when you're 3 months in, it's really difficult to hurt you. Most of the time, if you die, you would usually die just because, you know, you make like a stupid mistake or something, or you head out into an area that's like really dangerous. But in most cases, it's just like you have to physically put yourself in you know, in like harm's way to experience danger. Mid to late game really just involves leveling skills and looting. Not sure. What I like to do to make my late game fun is I try to like do little projects. Okay, so let's say I want to have a very specific type of flowers in front of my base, and I need to find 15 like tiles of specific flowers to do so. And then I would just, you know, go around different cities, houses, and loot flowers. Or say I want to build a game room and I'm gonna go around Knox County and grab, you know, all kinds of games and stuff like that. Okay, we got some action. There is more shooting in the area, so I think, hold on, let me grab the rifle. Late game is boring to me. If you don't have some sort of an abstract goal, you pimp out your house, you have X amount of dollars, cars. And that's the problem. And that's the fundamental flaw. No, you know what? No, let me rephrase that. That's not a flaw. That's a feature of Project Zomboid. And I could see people saying that if you manage to reach late game, you just you need to tweak your settings and make the game more difficult, because technically you shouldn't be alive. That's the whole point of the game. You're supposed to die. Actually, tomorrow there's going to be a new episode on the channel. It's going to be episode 2 of the mod shed series, and I'm going to be covering 2 mods that allow you to cure the infection, which is totally against the logic of the game. So I do expect this episode to rub at least some people the wrong way, especially those hardcore, like, you need to play with 16x population, you know, zombie respawn, extremely rare loot, stuff like that. But that's the whole point. That the late game, I could imagine late game being incredibly fun in multiplayer, especially if you play with some sort of teams or clans. So, you know, then you can add this whole, like, level to the game, which is based on rivalry between the 2 towns, the 2 settlements and stuff like that. And that is something that I would love to see in my server. But yeah, for a solo game, it does get a bit boring. Oh, if I shoot the guy, would the military have beef with me? Yo, shoot! Okay, they missed. Okay, I was lucky there. Yeah, I don't want to get involved. Hold on. I'm not getting involved in this. I obviously missed all of the chats you just typed, so I'm just gonna go back and kind of catch up a little bit. Let me just rest a bit and let me catch up. Showcase a video of average late game base, tips and hints on how to properly make zombie players save fence. I was thinking, actually, this whiteboard over here at the top left corner, you probably don't see that. Hold on, maybe if I just tilt my camera a little bit. You see over there? There's a whole, like, this last point called base building. That's like a concept I want to do of a video. So maybe I'll get to that. Yes, Blight, it is about, you know, making your own story, but you also need to make it entertaining for yourself primarily, because, you know, you're supposed to have fun playing the game. That's why you play the game. So you need to figure out ways or you know, do things that that keep you occupied. I don't know. Example. Survive till second Christmas. And make a specific, you know, I don't have a can opener. I do. Or, you know, make a specific set of meals for Christmas. You know, there are some traditional dishes that people eat during Christmas. So that could be a goal. And in order to make a pie with, I don't know, blueberries. There are no blueberries in the game. Okay, so roasted turkey. There are no turkeys. A roasted chicken with something. The only mods that has an ending is the extraction mod. Correct. So there is a way. I never used it. I never played it. But apart, is it a way that you can like get yourself to safety? Oh wow, it's really dark. Where's the light switch? So one way that I was making my own games immersive when I was playing Build 41, there is this mod called They Knew, and you effectively just find cure with a specific type of a zombie that spawns. And one of the things that I was doing to make the game fun for me is I was trying to find, that was like my goal, to find 10 individual ampoules of the cure, and then the idea was to ship that to the Louisville hospital. And I never managed to do that. Usually got bored and started a new playthrough because the game was simply too easy. You could have your own challenge, which is clear the whole map, which is, I know there is a guy that does it. He's actually also Polish. I don't know the guy's name. He does have a YouTube channel, and that's kind of his goal. But that is such a project. I don't think I would want to do that. Too much work. Oh, your birthday is September 14th, so not far away. Pretty soon, actually. Yeah. Excellent gameplay. I'm just walking around my house eating muffins. The guy will finish with, I never really followed that. I just know that's a thing. There was this other Polish YouTuber who is pretty big. He's like 40,000 plus subscribers. He plays all kinds of indie games, and he played Project Zomboid as well. Funny thing is, I used to work with him a long time ago. He was a colleague from work. I didn't know he had a YouTube channel when we were working together. I found him randomly a couple of years later because I started playing Project Zomboid, and I said, "Holy shit, that's Mark! I know the guy." And he was mentioning that there is a Polish YouTuber that does have this challenge and wants to do it. My birthday is on the 21st of May. So you got it almost right. That particular week of May of this year was so incredible for me because in the same week of my birthday, I reached 8,000 subscribers, which opened up monetization for my channel. So I'm like getting like ad money, and on that very same week I got a job, and I was looking for a job for 6 months. So that was probably one of the best weeks I've had in ever, if I'm to be honest. So yeah, that was cool. Okay, it's all just a little bit too heavy, just borderline a bit too heavy. I think it's probably because I carry all these rounds. If I move some of them into the backpack, I'm gonna reduce the weight. That's good. Actually, I could move all of them probably, because I also want to have the revolver with me. For short range, CQB, close quarters combat. No. CQB is not close quarters combat, it's close quarter battles. What's your opinion of a permadeath run or on a one life multiplayer server? No opinion at all, because I never tried it, so it's hard to say. It does feel a little bit World of Warcraft hardcore. I just can't imagine there's tons of drama, you know, with these types of playthroughs. Oh, you were supposed to heal me, but you didn't. I misclicked. You know, stuff like that. What mod playthrough will you after this one? After this one, I'm absolutely playing the Winter is Coming. So CDDA, I think, at least for now, is still a bit too crazy in terms of difficulty. So I'm gonna do Winter is Coming because it's very similar in style to CDDA. You also have extra rare loot, you know, almost nothing on the map. You do get tons of zombies, but not as many as you would get in CDDA, and also you don't start all messed up, which gives you a certain advantage because, you know, you can try and escape somehow. 10 years later, haven't tried it. I don't know. You know, there are so many cool options, aren't there? I know Vulrund is having a series of 10 years later. I saw some of the videos he posted. If you guys like role player series, he's pretty good. Guys, siphoning gasoline is illegal. Eternauta and Cryogenic Winter is a fun mod combo. Why? What's? Oh wow! Look at the mist. Yo, this is like from some sort of a Stephen King story now. That's nice. Super dangerous, by the way, but nice. Yeah, Silent Hill. Also. The first thing that came to my mind was... Jesus, what was the name of... You see, that's the problem. I don't know the original name. I think that the original name is Mist. Because in Polish it's Mgła. Mgła is mist. The story where something happens and this like huge mist descends on a small rural town and there are like monsters inside the mist. And it turns out it opened up like an entry to a different portal, like, or something, like a portal to a different dimension. Touching snow kills you instantly unless fully covered. Does it also count for snowfall? So if there is snowfall and you're outside, is it also deadly? It's actually the mist. Oh. It was much easier than I thought, apparently. Yo, okay. And what do you mean by covered? Do you need an umbrella which effectively protects you from rainfall, or do I just need like a hoodie with the top on, or some sort of a like a beanie? Yo, that sounds crazy. You definitely got my attention. Oh, is that a dead body? Yeah, that's a dead body. If you forget your mask, you die. Interesting. You know what? Oh no, operating in this mist is not wise. You know why? Because all the AI, they don't care about the mist. They're just code. They know exactly where I am. And I cannot see them. So... unfair. Body needs to be fully covered. The mod will tell you when you are. Oh, cool. So the combo means, so if I get it right, so the combo is fun because cryogenic winter effectively just turns the whole world into like endless winter, so there is always snow, and the Eternauta is actually making the snow deadly, and that's why these two like work great in tandem. And are those two individual mods from different people, or did somebody came up with this concept and made both of them? Okay, this seatbelt thing is really getting on my nerves now. Much better. Something's happening north. I wouldn't really worry about it. Let's explore the town a bit more. Unlock a bit more of the map before we really... Yeah, I can't see anything with this mist. It's so crazy. So one day we get just insane rainfall. The other day we get, you know, like milk. But I enjoy talking to you guys. That's most important. You know, game is just a background. Two different mods and devs. You know, that just proves, yet again, and this is not even a hot take. This is legit, like, objective truth. Project Zomboid has one of the best modding communities in the entire world. I mean, change my mind. I'm sure you won't want to change my mind because I'm pretty sure you guys agree. It's such a fantastic, like, addition to the game. Imagine, like, playing only vanilla. It's still a decent game, but all the modding that's being done, it's just amazing. And that's why I decided to make the mod shed. Apart from the fact that I think, you know, it's just a fun series to do. It really is a way to... Oh, wow. Yo! I'm so glad it wasn't me. But running the series is just, you know, an extra way to get these folks some recognition. Because they're just amazing what they're doing. Bonus points if you play with prone to illness. Gets cold faster, louder coughing. Yeah, for sure. What occupation or role would I take? Oh, that is... I don't know. I guess depending on the need, to be honest. I'm very flexible. I'm really flexible. I mean, I could be the designated driver, I could be the cook, but the cook role is obviously taken already by the missus. I really enjoy melee combat. I could be the engineer, because whenever I met Dark Moriarty, I found that the engineer role is actually super fun. And he opened up, you know, my eyes to the game totally, you know, into different avenues of playing Project Zomboid with all the fancy things you can do with explosives. So that's a good question, but I don't know. Eternauta, Cryogenic Winter, and the Long Night mod when it's permanent night. Yeah, I mean, so when you find the game too easy and get, like, bored, I mean, that's the way to do it. So, I don't know. Guys, I really don't know what I'm going to play next. I will definitely do... I want to have a different streaming series after this one. And I really hope this is the last time I'm playing WeekOne. Not because I don't like it. It's just because it's getting on my nerves, as you know. And then we're going to do something something fun and something different. Plenty of options, apparently. That is, of course, if YouTube is still gonna exist in a week and it's not gonna get discontinued because of everybody just boycotting it. I'm so glad I looted all those stores early because I have so much food that I don't need to go back into the town and get anything to eat. We're like all good. And muffins, croissant, and so many cans that, you know, sink a ship. What boycott? I mean, we can talk about this if you guys want. I also have my opinion on this. Some of you that were here last week already know it. So Juancho, basically, I hope I spelled it correctly. I know Juancho Hernan Gomez. He used to play for the Minnesota Timberwolves, an ABA team that I kind of root for. So the whole boycott thing is YouTube will be implementing new age verification methodologies. Generally, what's going to happen is they are going to use AI algorithms to determine if you are above 17 in order to comply with some regulations which are implemented in the UK, Australia, all kinds of different places. Basically, the regulators now expect YouTube to control the age better than just a person, you know, like confirming by clicking that they're of legal age, if that makes sense. And there are tons of people online that don't like it. Tons of people who don't agree with this, saying that it's just a way from YouTube to limit access to content for people and to, you know, get access to your ID, because one of the ways in which you will be able to prove that you're actually of legal age to be able to watch 18 plus videos is by uploading a document like an ID. And I mean, there is tons of people who don't like it, saying that it's just, you know, a way to get a hold of personal data, which in my honest opinion, nobody wants to get your IDs. Like Google alone, the last thing they want is to have a repository of like 1.5 billion pictures of IDs. Can you imagine all the IT security drama associated with that? I mean, I'm not an IT sec guy, but I work for like international corporations, and you know, IT security is a common thing all the time. If I was an IT guy, if I was head of IT security for Google and somebody told me you need to collect IDs of all the YouTube users, I would hand in my termination immediately, because I wouldn't want to deal with that shit. I don't know. It's possible. You can also easily cheat it by you know, using AI to forge an ID. But nobody wants to grab people's documents. It's just insane. First of all, documents don't mean anything. Secondly, YouTube already knows everything about us, because, you know, YouTube is owned by Google, and they already know everything. I mean, the last thing they need is to get your ID. They know exactly what you watch, where you go, what are your preferences. So it's you know, there are some people who are saying it's a massive conspiracy, you know, like a surveillance state, 1984. No, dude, they just need to find a way to comply with regulations, and they wanted to do the least painful thing they could do, which is to say, we're gonna have now new algorithms which will be smarter in determining if a user is actually of legal age or not. And the amount of drama online about this, especially in all the different, you know, like Reddit communities related to YouTube. It's insane. And to some extent, I do understand it. People not being like feeling confident sending their personal documentation to a brand. But the funny thing is, if the algos determine you're not if the algos determine that you're not of legal age, you would need to prove that you are. But you don't need to send the ID verification. It's just one of the methods to get verified. You might as well just do like a card transaction, which is also quite a common thing. Many online service providers do that. They charge your card for $1 just to verify that you're a card owner. And, you know, boom, okay, you have a credit card. You're probably of legal age. You know, case closed. No personal data, no nothing. So it's just, you know, like a bunch of drama about something that's not really a problem. Yes, chasing rabbits. This is Riverside start. This is guys, it's day 4 or is it day 5? I think we are approaching the evening of day 4. And we've been playing for an hour and 45 minutes. So we're actually pretty good. And since it's getting dark, I'm gonna go back home. We're gonna go to sleep. And day 5 is the dreaded, cursed day 5. Day 5 I've never been able to survive. Maybe I should just steal this Okosh and get through the barricade. What happens on day 5? Oh, there's a party, guys. Where's the party? Which house? Yo, that beat is sick. Yo, where's the party? It's not at my house, isn't it? Weird. Anyway. Side note, if you, the lesson guy, make your titles shorter so we can see them better. Okay, fair enough. I wanted to be consistent. I didn't think of... yeah, I am the guy. I didn't think that it might not be super visible on mobile. Okay, maybe I should rework the whole thing. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't know that would be a problem. Probably because I am the one that's making these and I then don't watch them on mobile. But glad that you like them. I hope at least, you know, you found at least some of them useful. How many hours do I have? Wanna guess? Try and guess. And then I'm gonna tell you if you guessed or not. 601k. Oh, Andy is super specific. 794. Let me do like quick math. So Andy so far was the closest one. It's exactly 853. And if I was to make a guess, it's probably 400 plus in build 42. Because I've been playing build 42 a lot. Messy Warehouse Emporium. Yeah, you're crazy. But you're nowhere near Dark Moriarty or what's his name? Derava. These guys played Zomboid even before it was on Steam. What was the name of that service? The Sora? Yeah, so like hour-wise, I wouldn't say I have like a ton. Then again, I started playing last year, so I mean, if you put it in that context, one might say that I've been playing this game quite a lot. Okay, so now we reach this stupid moment of the game where we just randomly wake up in the middle of the night because of all the helicopters which are flying over our head. So it's just sleeping pills. It's sleeping pill season. What made me oh, Blight, you're so sweet. Thank you. Dude, you didn't have to. You probably jinxed it, by the way, and we're gonna die in like 15 minutes. No, but you're so sweet. I really appreciate that. I really want to get through the... Can you imagine that? What was that? That was a legit looter. Going back to the question, what was the reason? It was my son. He said it's a fun game to play, and I decided to give it a go. And here I am. Okay, this pistol. I don't like this M1911. It's not a cool pistol, or at least I didn't found it like useful. Stay inside or go outside? What do you think? I think stay inside. I have a few times booted up Zomboid, hosted a server, placed myself in God. Just a bit. That's one thing you can do. Still no word from the White House or General McGrew. So, in survivors from inside the exclusion zone, they have been joyfully... Yeah, okay, I'm not reading this. This is just gibberish. If this is my house, yes. So I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do what one of you suggested. I'm gonna pick up. I am going to pick up. I'm not going to pick up the shelves because I don't have a freaking hammer. I'm gonna go grab a hammer and I'm gonna place the shelves in front of the door. I know exactly where to find a hammer. But before I'm gonna go to a place where I know a hammer can be found, I'm gonna check out this tool shed because maybe it's not as difficult as it seems. Sadly. Okay, well, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? Tool store. So, by the way, I hope I won't butcher it. Miss Syntech, welcome to the stream. I don't remember you ever being here, so if this is your first time, you're awesome. Nice to have you. They can still enter through the window, that's for sure. That's absolutely possible. Ooh. She's so stupid. She's like stuck at the same place all the time. She should... I hope she would die at this point. Yo, why is the game so choppy? It wasn't like this in 42.10. Something must have been changed that makes the game run a bit less smoothly. Which is not perfect. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't our first one. Hopefully this is our last one. Did they have any tools here? I don't think so. Do I really need to go to the tool store? Yeah, I'm not gonna be wasting, a minute of my time. The tool store is not far away anyway. Is it just as choppy for you guys? Because for it's extremely choppy now. It's probably because of all the things that are happening. Just a hammer. Oh, there's one. Okay, see, I'm blind. Got it. You know what? Hold on. Box of nails. And a saw. While we are at it. But like a regular one, not the circular saw blade, because that's not gonna help us. Saw maybe? Okay, check these shelves. Well, shit, no saw. Okay, well. It is what it is. Hey, Kingy! What's up? Take the axe too. I got a crowbar. Yeah, but okay, maybe... The axe has a better punch. Fair enough. Oh, and there's a toolbox over here. Maybe... Just maybe... They're empty. Okay, whatever. That's cool. Oh shit. I'm getting stressed, guys. The last few streams I died on day 5 and I can already feel... I'm getting stressed. Jesus! This was not here when I... Okay, the society is collapsing. People are looting. 17 people watching. Nice to have you guys. I hope you're having fun. I really hope you're having fun. If I need to exit a secured area, yeah, true. What nuke? I'm sorry? Dismantle the nuke? Okay, that's a first. You serious? There's a nuke? Okay. I wonder if it's gonna break. No, it actually didn't. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I mean... I'm having fun. Come on. I have to add a little bit of drama to make it more entertaining. Okay, I'm gonna ditch the crowbar. And I'm gonna put the firefighter's axe on my back. I wanted to maybe build barricades, but I don't have any planks to build barricades. I don't know yet. Yeah, so I've never gone through day 5, guys. It's all new to me. I can just hear there's like tons of activity outside. But I don't know from which direction. Oh, it's 9 AM. So what? We just chill now? What's the plan? I mean, guys, I've seen spoilers. I mean, it's not like I have no idea what's gonna happen. I mean, you know, I'm on Reddit, so obviously people put stuff out there with the airplane crashing and stuff like that, so... The thing is, I've never managed to get to that point. Last time I was super close, and I've got shot through a wall, because I guess that's a thing. Oh, see, quick fingers. That was too fast. I'm actually enjoying. I mean, I got used to this aiming method for the most part. Oh, you did not. What an asshole. What an asshole. I don't have any more lighters? No, I do. Come on. Okay, apparently it's just... It's in the bag, so I cannot use it. That's stupid. What? What is this? What happened? What happened? I'm gonna have a look outside. They're firing from these woods, from these trees over there. Spiked motorcycle helmet. I'm gonna put this one on. It's better than the football helmet, actually. Plus, it looks badass. Oh yeah, actually, man, I forgot you were here. You were quite long, right? What was it, like over a week, if I recall well? Man, you came probably in like the worst period of weather for summer since probably a decade. Okay, I don't have any. I don't have like scissors or something that would let me cut these into pieces, fortunately. Oh, and I didn't check if they have watches, actually. Sir, do you maybe know what time it is? Not really. What about the other guys? Also no, and the other guy he didn't have a watch as well. Okay, so we're still not going to be able to tell the time. Which sucks a bit, but it is what it is. Roundabouts. What's wrong with roundabouts? Scary. Really? Okay. Okay. Let's check out what's going on elsewhere. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, they're like impaled. Yeah, I'm being shot at, by the way. Okay, whatever. Not cool. Not cool, my guy. Okay, this is the cops and these are the cops and the military. I'm feeling safe already. I am feeling safe already. Let's have some food, guys. I'm gonna sit facing the window, so in case somebody decides to run into the window, I will be able to see them coming. If I recall well, Kingi, you were in... Was it Olsztyn? Actually, you shouldn't feel safe with cops. Uh, hold on. An awful joke just came to my mind, which I am absolutely not saying on stream for obvious reasons, but yeah. But some of you are gonna you know, get it and probably say it. See, Kingi, how come I know where you were and you don't? That's scary, man. You need to rethink your life. Nah, you're not tricking me into saying it. There is no way. I have a spiked motorcycle helmet and I have a samurai's armor. That is a nice combo. And on top of that, I am wearing shin guards. People were scary. Or the people were normal and just the traffic was scary. Because I would say for most part, we're pretty harmless. I mean, if you ran into what they now like to call the Citizens Patrol, we got a thing going on where I am, guys, with the border security. And basically what happens is just a bunch of guys, usually football fans, they get together and, you know, they go to secure the border. They call themselves the Border Patrol. And yeah, that's not cool, basically. Did the Spike Helm Raider had a zombie watering can? Yeah, he did. He did. Why do you ask? Is there something specific about it? Ah, okay. Yeah, kind of vigilantes. I mean, it's basically the thing is they think that you know, we cannot control our borders and we need group of random people doing that instead of the border guard. So, you know, it's summer. I guess these people are just bored. It comes from the Bandits mod, actually, indeed. Because I mean, the watering can is a thing, right? It's nothing unusual, but this one is actually slightly different. Okay, so I mean, seems pretty calm actually. Not much is happening. Okay, let's just kill some time, guys. Oh, it's getting... I'm uncomfortable. Well, you gotta deal with it somehow. We are in no position to feel comfortable right now. Can you use it to water a zombie? That's a fantastic question. I have no idea. I personally, when it comes to watering plants in Project Zomboid, I am a backpack sprayer guy. The backpack sprayer is probably one of the coolest things you can find if you ever want to do any farming. It's handy, the capacity is great. It's such a great item. Curfew information, and we're getting hungry actually, alright. We've got a couple of muffins. Food-wise, I'm good. I mean, I got tons of cans of these dead bodies. In fact, I had looters coming in, and the only thing the looters did, they simply brought me more loot. So, we might consider them delivery guys. Very convenient. Okay, it's gonna get dark now. Let's lock the doors. Actually, guys, if I would put this shelf over here, I'm kind of like indestructible, right? Because there are no windows here. There is no other way to get inside. And as far as I understand, the shelves are impenetrable, so they would not be able to get inside, and I would just physically I could ride out this whole thing in this bedroom, right? Okay, that might not be the most entertaining thing to do. But it's all about survival, isn't it? Water would be a problem. I gotta grab as much bottles as I can. One. I think this guy had another one. Or was I wrong? I wasn't wrong. Oh, even more. And some beans. Even better. Fill up everything. And just grab the... Knowing my luck, the shelves are gonna break down. Whew! They didn't. Sheesh. That was close. Okay, I got food. I got tons of water. Well, tons. I have enough water, let's just put it this way. I got cigarettes. I've got more food. Well then. We're not going anywhere. How many times have I died? In this mod, playing week 1? Probably 8 or something. Wear the cat. I'm gonna wear the cat ear headsets. Promise. Not today. You know, they won't match my, like, polo shirt. I gotta, you know, wear something appropriate. Building is gonna break down. Look, I do realize my chances of survival are slim. My Red Bull shirt. Red Bull shirt and cat ears. Yeah, I can see the mix. I didn't take any books. I actually don't have anything to So that's an important omission. I don't have anything to kill my boredom. Well, I'm not gonna be bored because I'm gonna be talking to you guys, but our buddy Will, well, he has nothing to do, actually. He's sad. Should have taken the TV. Well, hold on, the TV is close enough. If there's a show on TV, I should be in range anyway. The shows on TV should not be an issue, actually. Let's wait for one to start. Problem is, there are no shows now. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be. You should. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be risking the 60% chance of breaking the shelves again. You know, in Poland we have this saying "do 3 razy sztuka," which means you know, the trick is to do it 3 times. No. So I wouldn't risk it at all. Oh, somebody broke in. I think through the kitchen window. I think through the kitchen window somebody's breaking in. Well, that's gonna be a bit of a... probably a bit boring, all in all. No, I'm not gonna put it in the bookshelf because when I want to dismantle it, I will need to get rid of it. First, Zeds. No, Zeds are actually fine. Last time I played, I was so happy to see zombies, I even clipped it into a short. Because you were all laughing that you've never seen a person so happy seeing a zombie. But zombies are familiar. Zombies, you know how to handle them. You know, I've killed tens of thousands, so it's not a problem. You know, raiders with motorcycles, spiked helmets, and machine guns. That's a whole different story. Uh-oh, you know what's a different story? I'm out of lighters. That means I have nothing I could use to light up the cigarettes. Oh, perfect. I really don't have any. I used up all of them. Shit. Okay. Well, we're not feeding the addiction for now. That's okay. Let's get some sleep. Actually, day 6. That was the day 6 thingy. Military base, that's where I have to go. Do I really have to go to the military base? In the control room, floor -16, I have to stop it. I don't think you can stop it. See, I'm in range of the TVs. We got day 6, and we've got no lighters to light up the cigarettes. Everything was going so well, and such a minute detail is destroying everything. I can stand by the cooker, I know. The problem is, in order to get to the cooker, I would need to dismantle my only protection, which is the shelves. But I don't think, I think, I don't want to go, you know, like, berserk and just lose my mind. So I'm gonna take the chance. And oddly enough, I've succeeded yet again. Should I take the oven with me? I vote for going out with a bang. Well, guys, we're supposed to have fun, right? So, sitting inside a locked bedroom for 3 days, doing nothing, let's just say is not the most entertaining thing, even for me, not to mention you. So I'm all for having fun. But if we're to do so, I gotta lose some of the weight that I'm carrying. Also, I don't want to start a fire. Because dying in a fire would be just hilarious. Okay, I cannot carry my backpack. I am having way too much stuff. Okay, well, not way too much, but it could be better. Yeah, most of these things I will need. Oh, why so sad? Don't be. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are flyers. Urgent CDC notes. Ah, I saw this already. I found it once. Oh, that's a looter, right? Oh, he's aiming at me. Too far away. The rifle. Ooh! Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, he's still alive, though. Alright. I thought I killed him. Lol. Yeah, now he's gone. Now we got Superman. Hazmat suits. What's up with hazmat suits? I heard it already, that you have to find a hazmat suit. For some reason. Oh, a lighter. I'm definitely borrowing this one. Why all of them carry watering cans? What's up with that? Is that a... Yeah, that's a, like a military guy. Magnum, no, okay, got some Magnum rounds, but maybe I should switch to a Magnum. What do you guys say? I have the M625. Maybe I should go with a Magnum. What's the damage? Magnum is better, okay. Switching. None of them are having holsters. I could use a holster. Oh, speaking of which, thank you. Huh. How convenient. Bulletproof vest. If I wear it, I'm gonna remove the samurai's armor, so I'm not doing that. Hold on, guys. That's the suit the guy wears on the flyer. Yeah, okay, how much spoil... Okay, so I need to find the hazmat suit. No need to, like, give me any more spoilers. Just hazmat suit. I would imagine it's probably required, I don't know, for evacuation purposes or something. Oh, there's a blockade actually here. Alright. So what does the flyer say? Hold on, let me read it again. Dude, you're serious? I was just reading a flyer and a car hit me. Luckily, it wasn't bad. You know what? I'm just gonna grab it and read it in some sort of a safer place, not in the middle of a freaking road. You know, that would be hilarious if I would be just standing in the middle of the road, reading the flyer, got hit by that van and died. That would be just one for the ages. You are required to, okay, you are required to wear an approved hazmat suit at all times. So that's the whole point. You have to wear it. So if the flyer says you have to wear it, my guess is if I don't, probably the military or somebody is just gonna kill me. Head to the drug lab. Now you know how the zombie roadkill feels. It wasn't nice, that's for sure. The driver was a rabbit. Head to Muldrow Drug Lab. I could do that, it's pretty far away, but actually my dart has a... Okay, not a full tank, but almost a full tank. More than enough to get to Muldrow, actually. Do I have enough food? I do have enough food. There are people shooting shotguns. Yo, there's all kinds of chaos. So guys, do I really need to find it? Is it like the whole point that I need to find the hazmat suit, otherwise I'm cooked? Because if that's the case, I'm gonna go look for it. You'll find tons of cash. Well, cash is useless in the event of apocalypse. Food, cigarettes, ammo, medication. That's the currency of the apocalypse. I'm cooked anyway. Okay, so I don't care. I'm just gonna... If I'm to... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, maybe I should focus on driving. If I'm to go, I'm gonna go on my own terms, in my own house. And I'm gonna start by loading some bullets into the Magnum. I've been bitten. I've been bitten. This huge wave of... They're dead, Diane. They're all dead. We're, you know, we're learning trapping while we're at it. There is a way to avoid needing it. Okay, so at this point, this is absolutely like brand new to me. I haven't gotten to day 6 before. This is the first time I've reached this point. So I would say it's already a pretty successful stream with all of you here, guys. I really appreciate you watching the stream. But day 7 is supposedly the D-Day, right? So there's one more day that I need to survive in order to experience something epic. Have I been sleeping well? For the most part, yes. No, I do agree, Naga. I mean, this was more like a philosophical a thing that I mentioned. More like in the event of a real world apocalypse, your money will not be super useful at some point. Whoa, what is happening over there? What are these guys doing? Oh, police were looting. You serious? Go to the military facility to stop the nuking. Oh, Jesus. Why would they nuke people? What's up? Hey, what is the crosshair? Why is it gone? Yo, what is that? Why is it gone? What's up? If a real apocalypse happens, we as human survivors will need a way to trade. Yes, we do, absolutely, but it would not be... I don't think it would be money, like physical money. It could be some sort of an alternative currency. Because, you know, money itself is dependent on... By the way, I would burn the house in the meantime. Money itself is dependent on the trust in the central banking system, right? Because the value of money is determined by the fact that you can exchange this money for goods. And yeah, like Nuka-Cola bottle caps. But if the central banking system, which is essentially guaranteeing the value of money, breaks down, then it's just paper. And it has no more value whatsoever. So it's the money thing is actually a bit tricky because if you would be in a situation like this, would you rather receive, say, a stack of dollar bills, or would you rather receive a box of 9mm ammo? Or some sort of like a medicine for any kind of an injury? You would probably go with the medicine instead of the money itself. Turn CDs into currency. Yeah, vodka, anything that's, you know, considered that would have some sort of a practical value in a scenario like this. Okay, guys, I'm worried that can anybody tell me why I don't have the crosshair anymore? Because if I'm gonna be doing any gunfights without and I would have to shoot blind, considering that I am a really poor shooter. Magnum bug. Okay, let me put away the Magnum. Let's see if I switch the rifle. I also don't have the... Yeah, the crosshair is gone, guys. That's bad. Okay, we just increased the difficulty a little bit right now. Oh, there's a survivor over there. Holy Jesus. Oh, okay, that... Oh, M14. M14. Good reflexes, by the way. You have to admit, that was good reflexes. Yeah, there's everybody shooting. Yeah, it's a total collapse of any society. Oh, he's dancing. It's like break dancing. Cool. Okay, it seems to be like quiet right now. Not much is happening. I think I'll try to take the opportunity and get some sleep maybe. Maybe just a little bit because the guy is drowsy. To be honest, I would have skilled people around. 100%. 100%. You know, unique skills that you could have. Stuff like... geez, okay. We can't even talk in Zomboid examples, but imagine stuff like carpentry. Or people who are educated on how to farm stuff. I mean, they would be much more valuable than, you know, IT guys. That's for sure. Yeah, still no crosshairs. That's pretty bad. I think it's getting late, isn't it? Yeah. Side note, none of these raiders that I found, none of them actually have watches. They're all super happy because nobody, you know, like, checks the time. There is a saying in Polish that happy people don't pay attention to time. So apparently everyone here is just super happy. Oh, there's a siren. I can hear sirens. I am unable to go to sleep right now. That's correct. I do have some sleeping pills somewhere still. Or did I eat all of them? No, I still have like more than half a pack. Could try. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that I'm just not going to be able to sleep. But I also do have, if, in case we are super tired, I also found and have caffeine pills. So we're covered both ways. Either this or that. '90s IT. The guys in, you know, like 90s IT, people who were able to physically code hardware to make it work, like to code software that would make the hardware work. That's a skill. I'm not sure if Kingy is still with us, but I don't think you're gonna need Python in the apocalypse. No, actually, I could use a Python developer right now. I'm having some needs that require a skilled person with Python. Back at work. Oh, we can sleep. Nice. Oh! Hey, it was actually pretty decent. I can see an airplane flying very low in the sky. Oh. Okay, these are definitely zombies. Yo, guys, I got goosebumps. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, so this is the airplane. Oh, I hope my game won't crash. What is going on? What the hell? Oh, no, 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 you did not do that. Hold, okay, hold on. Gotta move, okay. Oh, now we're talking. What the? Okay, I'm badly... No! Okay, so how are you supposed to survive this, by the way? Okay, so is there any way to survive this? Do you have to just... Is it like random number generator and you will be able to survive the plane crash? Yo, that was pretty epic. Prepare... Oh, basement. Okay. That makes sense. No, guys, all in all, I'm extremely happy with today. I'm extremely happy with today. I wanted to see the plane crash. And I did. I guess basement is the way to go. Apparently, I saw... Yeah, absolutely, Blight. And I really appreciate the super chat. I mean, it did the trick. We did survive day 5, so, you know. Kudos to you. Apparently, the engine can suck you in and kill you. Somebody said that. I saw that mentioned on Reddit. And since it's, you know, it's 35 past 10 p.m., I'm gonna wrap things up for today. Thank you guys for joining me on this stream today. I've had tons of fun. And I'm gonna be streaming next Monday. And we're gonna figure out something new to do. So, have a good one. Good night if it's nighttime. Good day if it's daytime for you guys. And see you again soon. take care. Oh, and by the way, last thing. New video drops tomorrow. So check that out as well. Bye, guys.